everyone, it's Chris from 210 Gaming, and this week we're bringing you a brand new free-for-all. This week we're going to be doing this in War Thunder. War Thunder is free to play, free to download from Steam, and when it loads up it looks like this. You have to make an account, so after you make your account, enter your password. It'll take you to this screen. Oh, come on. Log in already. Anytime now. Well, this loads a little something about the game. War Thunder was developed and published by Gaijin Entertainment, who have done games like X-Blade, Birds of Prey series, and a few other ones. This is, obviously, if you haven't been able to tell by now, it's kind of like a plane simulator slash it's also an online multiplayer. You go and you battle people with your planes you build and research things about. At the beginning of the game, you get to pick from either the United States, Germany, Germany, Russia, Great Britain, Japan. I started with America. When you first start out, you get these kind of crappy biplanes, World War I style. And then the more you research a tree, the more you unlock. So right now, I'm in here, researching that stuff. Actually, I'm over here. I lied. I'm researching a new bomber. Graphically, this game runs really smooth. There's a few modes you can play in. I personally like flying planes, but there is also tank battle mode. I don't really care for that. The multiplayer seems really fun. It's easy to get a squad of 5 guys together and go out and have a lot of fun. And I'm going to show you some battle stuff as I talk more about the game. The game does have a timeline consisting from World War I all the way to the end of World War II. And then I think it skips a generation or two. I'm not 100% on that. The last tier planes you can get are jet planes, which were around in like World War II. Some people go right after certain kinds of planes. I personally want to fly Mustang. I've always liked the look of them. I'm a big war movie fan, so once you get into a game, it's usually either control the point, destroy the enemy, or destroy the bases. You get to this screen, you look to see what your objectives are. They have a base up here. You can bomb it if you're a bomber. You can take out all their small targets. I'm going to get in my best plane, which is this one. And after a few seconds, it'll throw me into the game. If you're doing realistic mode, getting shot once could literally blow your plane up. Or, unfortunately, if you're in realistic mode and you try to do too hard of a bank, you'll pull too many G's and the guys will pass out. If you hold the C button down, you can look around your plane. You see mine plane's called the Grasshopper. It just makes it easier for my friends to find me. I have no interest in battling other people, and just so you know, I am really terrible at this game, so prepare to see me die a lot. Right now, you can get this game for Windows, the Mac, Linux, and PS4. It is an open beta game, so if it doesn't run exactly right for you, you can't complain, and it should get better soon. You push G, and I can show you my underbelly. My gear comes down, comes back up. You can buy better turrets for your guns. You control the plane with W, A, which was right or left, D back, S will slow you down, W speed up. I'm slowing down. I'm going to go after these ground units, which should get you victory points. Unless they're tanks, in that case I won't be able to take them out at all. I'm hoping they're just armored cars. Armored cars have really weak. Hey, they're armored cars. If I can shoot it all. And that'll get you points. As long as you don't smash into the ground like I almost did. Other objectives are you can go after planes, shoot them down. It's alright. I prefer going after other objectives such as this, going after bunkers, destroying bases. That's what I have fun doing. Oh, and I crashed because I'm an idiot. There's also things off in the water you can destroy. Not my cup of tea either, but anyway, this game was released, I think, It went open beta in 2012. It's still in open beta now. It's considered a vehicle simulation, combat flight simulator. You can play with a bunch of your friends if you want to. You play in arcade mode, which we're currently in, which I think it's 16 versus 16. It's pretty fun. Here's played right here. Let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, you do come across planes now and again that are just too much for you to keep up with. So what you're trying to do is get your reticle inside of his. So 10 Gs in a realistic mode, my guy would have passed out. But I did get a few hits on him. See if we can't find where he went off to. Like I crashed. New target. Simulated battles takes you in to a real operations, battles that actually happened during war. I actually like that mode. I like history, so if you like history, you can see what some of the old battles were like. As you see, it's not exactly the easiest thing in the world to hit someone. You can actually train your guy, or your crew, to shoot better, given that you have the money for it. Well, there's that. I'm going to return to my hangar. You will get points for leaving a game, which is also cool. In case you have to leave, you'll get awarded for what you did do. Is there anything else I want to go over? I will say, for a flight simulator game, it got crazy good scores. Metacritic for the PC gave it an 82 out of 100. I don't know if all simulator games get rated this high, but that's crazy to me. Research is as easy as I showed you before. You just go and you click on a plane you like. Let's say I go to my Kitty Hawk. I can go then click research on it. Oh, what's that up? Modifications, excuse me. And it'll show me all the mods that the Kitty Hawk. Is this my Kitty Hawk? No. Anyway, it'll show you what you can and cannot do. Like, I can do this stuff. I can't do any of that stuff. Take me to this plane. And the more you use the plane, the more things will just level up on its own. Once it's done leveling up, you can spend the endgame currency, which is this stuff right here, these silver lions. These gold eagles you can use too to make it go faster, but you only get a limited amount of those and you have to buy more with real money. Once again, I don't spend real money on games like this. You can recruit a new crew, which will just give you an extra plane. And I think that's about it. If I had to give this rating a score out of 10, I think I'd give it a good 7. And the only reason it's low, like, because I think 7's kind of a meh, 6 and 7, kind of a meh game. It's just because I always seem to be on a losing team. I don't know if I'm the reason we're on a losing team, but I seem to lose a lot. If the balancing and the parties were a little bit better, it would have got a little bit better of a score. But it is a fantastic game, and I highly recommend you download Steam and give this game a try. As always, I'm Chris Lincoln from 210 Gaming, and we hope to see you next week with a brand new episode of Free For All. Bye, guys.